Hi, my name is Natalia Miteva and I'm part of the 14th cohort at the Data School. Today I'll be showing you how to create a small multiples chart in Tableau. This chart type is great for fitting a lot of information in one concise view and comparing data for different dimensions. Let's jump into Tableau. My example for today is from Makeover Monday 2019, week 39. It's about eviction notices in San Francisco. So each of the small multiples presents an eviction type. And when you hover over on the area chart, you can see the number of evictions over the years. Let's create a blank sheet and start from scratch. I'll take eviction type to rows. You can see we have 19 types of evictions. I'll take number of evictions to rows as well, and the file date to columns, taking the continuous year. And now we have a line chart displaying the evictions by type over the years. Let's sort the type in descending order by eviction. And now we are ready to start creating our small multiples. I'm going to use a couple of formulas, columns and rows. These are table calculations which use the index and size functions. The index will return the index of the current row in the partition, essentially counting your dimensions in the view, and size will return the number of rows in the partition. More information on how those columns and rows formulas work are included in Chris Love's blog, which I have added a link to in our description of this video. Let me show you the rows formula. Very similar to the columns formula, it's using the index and size function. I have copied these formulas and included them in the description of this video as well. So let's add our columns to columns and rows to rows and turn those table calculations to discrete, both of them, taking type away to our detail. And now telling my columns and rows to compute using type. And there we have our small multiples, a line chart presenting the number of evictions over the years by type. Let's switch the standard to entire view. You can see all of them fit on my screen. And now I will add a second axis, just the average of one, which I'm going to use for the total label. So I will create a dual axis, and now I will just turn this orange to white. We don't want that line to be visible. And I will take type to label, and I also have another calculation for total evictions. So this is a fixed LOD on type. It is ignoring the year which is on my columns and taking the total number of evictions in my data. So I will add that to label as well. Now just formatting this slightly. Removing the space and adding left alignment. There we have our small multiples. Now you can spend a bit of time to clean these headers. So for columns and rows, and the axes as well. And also you can turn the line charts into area charts if you would prefer. You can see the completed version of my workbook in my Tableau public profile, where you can also download this example as well. And also, if you have enjoyed this video, please do click on the like button below and subscribe to our channel, where you can see lots of other how-to videos, such as an example that I have on my screen by Erica on how to build a parallel coordinates chart.